Hello everybody, the Fish here. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we are gonna work on the base, which is what I decided to do in this episode, of course. Yeah, let's go. So to start off, we're gonna do these windows. Shouldn't take too long to do the windows. Now, I'm not sure if I want to do a window here. I don't think I want to do a window on this side. We're only gonna do windows on one side, so that's the thing. And then right here, probably. No, I'm not sure if this is gonna blend in a lot. It probably will. Which is gonna be a problem. So we might need a different type of wood. Yeah, I think we're gonna need a different type of wood. But of course this will work for now. So yeah. And don't worry about the sound of the fire. It's probably like in the basement. Because I left some of the lava in there, and there's a furnace, or a crafting table. So it won't burn, but like, it will start fires randomly. Yeah, so I actually, off camera, built some new machines, harvested a ton of wood, and I upgraded the infuser, so it's actually a factory now, which is very useful because it means I can now process more minerals into circuits and things. The only problem with it is that it doesn't allow me to do like two different operations, like redstone and coal. So now I have to like find another way around that and just build another factory of it, probably. Which is very unfortunate, but yeah. That's pretty much where we're at for that. And as you can see, this is pretty easy build, you know, if you're just building along. But you need this exact seed to build it. Yeah, so in the next episode, I'm probably gonna work on more things like getting IC2 up and running, but in this episode, I want to finish the base in its entirety, and then we might as well furnish it eventually. Yeah, so off camera, I did all that work, and I also tested out the flamethrower. It is the single best ranged weapon, in my opinion, in this mod pack. So, yeah. And also, this world is getting extremely, like, choppy, like, because when you play in a world for a long time, or do a lot of stuff in it, like, you know, that's when it gets choppy. Especially on the Bedrock edition, but, fortunately we're on the PC edition. And of course, this has a lot of mods that are very high-level mods for, like, PCs that, you know, can barely handle mods in general. It's not as laggy as some of my original videos, but, like, still pretty laggy. It's just kind of, like, annoying lag. Like, it just wants to be there, but it doesn't. And it's not, like, super annoying. It just, like, makes you jump around a lot and stuff. Actually, I think this wood looks kind of nice. The only problem is that the floor might have to change. I don't know. We'll get a different perspective of it. And now, right here, we're gonna do cobblestone probably, because I think the inside walls should be cobblestone. The outside walls, they needed to be wooden, because it will just keep the style going. And we're actually gonna do a third floor, but it's gonna be centered, so it's gonna be like barely the size of this. So we'll probably get to that in the next episode, because of course this is a very big build, and yeah, we're gonna need to cut down some trees too, which is very exciting. Might as well patch up this hole in the floor, because that leads down to the basement. As you can see, there is a creeper in the distance, but never fear, flamethrower is here. And this won't burn down my building at all. There you go. As you can see, it is the most powerful weapon available to us. Very effective indeed. I wonder if there's a way we can make that flamethrower even more effective. I'm gonna need to do some research on that. Oh, and the villagers still haven't bred yet, because I haven't done the research on that either. So, yeah. It's because I don't have much time. I just play Skyrim off camera most of the time. Which is why not a lot of work gets done in this series. It's just us playing around with flamethrowers for most of the episode. Especially last episode where we made the flamethrower. And the episode before that, we were working in the factory. Actually, I think that was like a short episode. I don't remember. At the very start of the series, those episodes were like the most boring. Because we were just sitting in the middle of a frost zone, I guess, and there was nothing to do there. You couldn't plant trees, you couldn't do anything. And I should have thrown these logs into the sawmill over there, which is the new machine that, basically the sawmill, it's a very fantastic machine. It will give you an extra stack, or actually it gives you like 6 pieces of wood instead of 4. So if you do the math, that will give you like, for 16 logs, it gives you a stack and a half of wood. So it probably gives us about 5 stacks of wood, just for, you know, putting 64 logs in there. Which is great. It might even give us 6 stacks. I'm pretty sure it's 6. I don't know. Yeah. If you could have guessed, math is not really a strong suit here. We don't do much of it, so... yeah. And it's mainly because we haven't needed to do much of it yet, but, I don't know, maybe our next big project will be math heavy. Which I actually think I can come up with something like that pretty easily, and it's gonna be very vanilla, so... maybe we're gonna do that chicken farm. Maybe. Maybe this is some kind of foreshadowing. I'll have to leave a note to do the chicken farm. Actually, we could do a whole farm, actually. If I really wanted to. We could do a wheat farm, and we can make it like a cake factory, kind of. Or just like, just one wheat farm, maybe a carrot farm. I don't know. We're gonna need to do all the farms, though. Now up here we're gonna need to do more glass, and I think this is where we're gonna stop for this because we just want this to be a little bit taller than the lower level, and then you know, we're gonna put a roof on this, and then in the middle of this hall will be a room. We're actually, what we're gonna do is kind of, hold on, I'll show you all in a second. I have a plan for this. So we're going to find the center 2 pillars over there, and then we're going to raise those up, because I think I have another idea that will work. So the edges of the roof are going to slope, but like the center of the roof is going to be so much taller, it's going to be like a little bit up, and then we can have a little room up there. So it's like an attic. If you don't understand that, then simply put it, there is going to be some windows that are extended a little bit taller than the other ones. Of course, there's one big problem with this, and it's that I will need to go farm some more trees, and yeah. So right here, looks like it's centered, and then, because we got that edge there, this one is centered. And this is pretty much what we're going to do with that. Now, we're going to go take care of some... how do I get down? Oh, look, a skeleton. Alright, let's deal with this problem. Now, there's actually a very fancy combination you can do with the flamethrower that will make it even more effective. What we're going to do is we're going to create Hold on, I wonder if I can dual wield. No, can't do that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna create something called a shield, and the shield is a very nice item indeed. The shield can protect you from most forms of damage and can even reflect explosions. So let's see if we can find out how to make a shield. Can we? Yes, we can. Just one piece. And then here we go. We got a shield. Now I press F. Now the shield blocks while we shoot the flamethrower, which is great. So now if you know what this means, it means I'm pretty much indestructible with the flamethrower. Problem is it makes building hard. Get out of here. Oh wait, they can take potions of fire resistance, can't they? Oh well. I guess this thing does more than just fire damage. Alright, here we are inside the factory, and this is the new machine. Oh, there we go. Got some of the sawdust, and the sawdust is pretty great. The thing about the sawdust is it allows us to make, let's see where I put it, cardboard boxes. These are very good items indeed, because they allow you to do things like, that. They allow you to place a block inside of them and then pick them up. Which, if you're wondering the controls for that, shift right click and then just right clicking a block with it, and then you can break it, which is the good thing about it. Oh, but the problem with this is that it makes it really slow. Alright, so now we need to go harvest some logs. And this is a pretty hard thing to do, because we don't have any way of climbing up to the top of some of these trees. It'd be nice if we had oak trees, but they grow pretty massively. So we're just gonna have to find the smallest trees and chop them down. Or we're gonna need to find a mining laser at some point, which is gonna be pretty fun, because that's IC2, and that's our next big thing. After vanilla stuff, I think that's what we're gonna do next, vanilla. Yeah. I could really use a tree farm too, which are pretty easy to build in this edition of the game. In fact, they're so easy to build that it pretty much just like, you know, makes it too easy. Of course, I know that a lot of my viewers probably use Bedrock Edition, and if you are on the Bedrock Edition, then, well, unfortunately, anything I do won't work for you. I guess that should be like a quote. I might make a Bedrock Edition video eventually, but there's more equipment to that needed. Oh, look, a mountain. Mountains are a good source for coal. I think we should do some scouting and see if we can find a big source of coal. Because coal is very valuable, and we're gonna need some of it eventually. Again, I think I overused too many words in this series. Oh, and here we are at the like of the video. Yeah, that's great. That's what I love. Here we are on the top of the mountain. Look, oak trees. Those are great. Not sure what we're gonna do with this mountain. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the scanner in this episode. I'll probably do it off camera. And, yeah. Alright, so this tree needs to go. It's committed crimes. I'm not sure what else to build. I think the next factory will be a thing. I'm not sure, just like things that don't have a purpose to build, you know. like a giant flying machine, probably. Actually, those are pretty useful. I don't know what I'm gonna build, so yeah, this is gonna be interesting though. And as you can see, our base is looking pretty good. Next up, I think. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'm not sure what I think right now. We need a staircase. That's definitely the next stage. So I think the staircase goes here, because this is really small. This is a very small space, and the staircase is like small space. Wait, no, the staircase has to be centered, because there's going to be a roof there. Alright, here we go. I need to go get some cobblestone, too. Also, it could be handy if I refine this rotten flesh. Because that's how we do it here. Alright, we're gonna get some cobblestone slabs, or stairs, or walls, I mean. What we're gonna do with these cobblestone walls is we're going to create a kind of opening here. And I'm gonna do 2 blocks of cobblestone, and then we're just gonna go up, and then right here, up, and then we're just gonna do 1 block of cobblestone here. And the reason I'm doing this is because this is actually a very wonderful way to make a staircase look nice. Because not only is this going to be useful, because, you know, you can see all of your enemies coming up the stairs, but also, it just looks nice, you know? You can see out the window. You can pretty much, it makes the entire interior open, so, you know, very nice. Yeah, also if I wanted to, I could set this thing to, burn mode and completely destroy my house, so that's pretty great. Of course, fortunately for us, the flamethrower is turned off of that mode for right now. I actually used it to create some charcoal earlier, where it just, like, burns a tree. Oh no. We must destroy it. Hold on, let me get out my shield of doom. There we go. Yeah, this has been a pretty eventful episode, hasn't it? We've built part of the base, pretty interesting. Ooh, this is looking good. I had the idea to do something like this, but with like spruce wood. I think it'd look better with spruce wood, but this is cheaper. So, cheaper things are better than expensive things. And it also matches the theme of cobblestone walls, so, yep, there we go, we got that done. So I guess in the next episode, we will finish the base, because there is no way we can finish the base in this episode. We have these massive things to do. We gotta get more glass, which is time-consuming, and generally, you know, next episode it's also gotta be base building. Of course, we might take a break from base building, so that's what I'll figure that all out next time, you know. I might decide to build the base, but I think we made enough progress on the base today, and to keep it entertaining, let's not build the base every episode. So, yeah, that's my plan, and we'll do the chicken farm next. So, anyway, or we'll do this farm. Anyway, hope you all have enjoyed this episode. This is the end of the episode, of course, so I'm gonna, you know, just goodbye.